Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys have decided to vibe with E. Yes, the one and only E. Hey y'all, what's going on? I hope all of y'all are having an amazing Wednesday or whenever you guys hear me. For the ones that are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for the ones that are not new to this but true to this, hey y'all, what's up? What's poppin'? And as always, I hope y'all guys are doing okay. I hope you're doing fine. I hope everything in your life is going the way you want it to go. And if it's not, I hope that you're getting to the point in your life where you're going to make something shake and it's going to get better. It's going to get better, okay? So without further ado, I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show if you are at home. And if you're on the go or on the move, I want y'all to plug them AirPods, Beats, whatever, hook up the speaker and enjoy hearing my voice. Because today's vibe of the day is dreams. So the reason why I wanted to do dreams is because my favorite song by Solange is Dreams. And I thought of that song and it just kept playing in my head. And that one line she would say, dreams, they come a long way. And I always say that whatever you manifest is a dream. Because a lot of things that we want in life, we dream for it. And my mom always tell me manifest on it. You know, don't just say you want it. Manifest on it, pray on it, claim it, you know? So today we're going to dive deep into dreams. And I hope you guys enjoy and maybe learn a few things as well as I did when it came to doing the research on this topic a little bit more. So what are dreams? A dream is a mental experience that occurs during sleeping, that is categorized by images, emotions, and things that we can only see. Science has yet to determine their exact purpose of it, but it is though that they're the results from the brain able to process memories and emotion desires. So with that being said, y'all, I know we all have dreams. And we be like, this is too so clear. And all the dreams that I see and when I'm sleeping, I'm like, okay, this is too clear to the point where that it's going to come true, or I know it's going to come true for a fact because I just be like, wow, like I be having dreams about things that I've been manifesting for, praying for, and hoping that it comes true, especially when it comes to like my career and things like that, because that's something you want. That's something that we need. Manifestation is one of the many things that it goes a long way. And I feel like dreams are the many things that when you go to bed, you're waiting to see what's happening. Like what's going on? Like what am I thinking about and what is going on within my mental? What can I see? What can I feel? And you know what's crazy within dreams? I don't know if it's just me. But if I know something's not right within a dream, I jump out of my dream. Like I jump out of my sleep. And it has me like, whoa, it makes me, at times it's hard to go back to sleep. But sometimes it'd be like, okay, this dream was too good to be true, or this dream is just like a little too good to be true, you know? So when it comes to dreams, it's based on like our mental experience that has occurred during our sleep that is captured by images, emotions, and science has yet to determine the purpose of the dreams that we have, but in result, it says that is from the brain ability to process our memories and emotions as well. Within we going through probably what happened during the day, a couple days ago, weeks ago, months ago, probably even years ago as well. So that's really cool. So why our dreams are important? That's what we're going to get into now. So dreams are important because there are several potential factors that impact with our dreams, such as including memory, recalls, emotional processing, problem solving, and creative enhancement. In addition to providing an insight into emotions and motivation, they offer a window into the inner mind, allowing individuals to explore unresolved issues and gain an understanding of unresolved issues as well. Moreover, some theories suggest that dreams may be maintaining mental functions and overall mental health. So when it comes to dreams, it can help you within the mental overall. From what I got from when I was doing the research, I was like, wow, because it can help you mentally. And I feel like it can also help you spiritually, because some of the dreams that I have, I be like, I keep most of my dreams to myself, but if it's impacting like one of my family members that has passed, something like that, I will share with my family, because those, and if I see it clear, those mean so much to me, because it's like, wow, like my brain must knew that I was going through something to the point where that I needed them. You know, like when you don't have the person in your life that has probably, passed away, and you be like, I wish they was here, I wish they was here. And then you go to bed and then you dream and you have a dream. It's like, you're right there talking. We're having a conversation. That helps me mentally, because it's like, wow, even though you're not here physically, you're still here. Because it's like, wow, I really just sit here in my dream and I'm having a full blown conversation with you. Within the memories I have of you, I see those things, my emotions that I've been having during the day, and the problem that I've been going through. You're telling me that person, whoever, you're thinking or dreaming about, is telling you how to solve it. And then they help you create an enhancing moment within, what's next for you. And always, however your dreams are, cherish those, because those dreams, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm a real firm believer on dreams. If you can see it real clear, that means it's going to come. It's coming to you soon. Like, if you can feel it, you remember, like, it was so visual to the point where you can reach out and touch it and you did not want to wake up from it. I understand, because that's how I am. Like, certain dreams that are too good and it's so good, it's like, I don't want to get up, because this is important. These dreams are so important, especially when it comes to your memory and the emotions that involve with it as well. That's a lot. That's a lot that comes into play. Like, who would have thought that dreams were so, like, it's so much that go into it. Like, you got Meek Mills when he have dreams and nightmares. When we think of nightmares, we think of things that are frightening us. It haunts us. It has us mentally going crazy, and probably physically, because like we're pacing around, you're nervous, you're shaking and things like that. But I didn't want to talk about nightmares, because it's like, I think of nightmares as the cons of a dream. Dreams are pros to everything that involves with our life. You dream for this, you did this. Like, if I manifest this, things in that nature, this is impacted with my dream and it's going to come true. As also like YF and Lucci said, he turned a dream into reality. See, certain artists, you really got to listen to their lyrics as well as when it comes to certain words and how they're telling their story, because when they're rapping, they're singing, whatever, they're telling a story that's impacting words. And you got to really pay attention to that. See, I'm the type of person that likes to pay attention to stuff like that. So when it came to talking about dreams and stuff like that, it had me like, whoa. This is some serious stuff right here, So how are dreams important? The dreams provide the brain with a unique environment to process emotion, memories, and thoughts. This technology can help individuals resolve and unresolved issues, explore, create ideas, and gain insight into their fears and desires, such as also with personal growth, problem solving, and the emotions and emotional well-being are enhanced by dreams as a platform for mental reflection and processing. So dreams are very important, like I had mentioned, because it helps with the brain. Your brain is on it 24/7. Even when you're awake and when you're asleep, it's always on it. It's never resting unless up until God forbid it's our time to go. Like, the brain is one of the most unique things ever, I feel as though, because it's really helping you and teaching you and guiding you, no matter how big or small things are in your life, especially when it comes to your dreams. That is really that's really mind-blowing for me. That's really mind-blowing to me, because how I never really thought that a dream could be so important, especially when it comes to not only just processing my memories, but my thoughts and my emotions. Because when you think of dreams, you always think of memories. Like, wow, I remember this dream and da-da-da. And the thought of it's like, oh, it just came up. But the emotions, it runs deep because it's like, okay, within that sense of what was going on during that dream, is like, I felt this way. The reason why I felt this way, X, Y, and Z, especially when it comes to your personal growth, problem solving, and emotional well-being, that's deep. But it comes with enhancing by dreams as a platform for mental reflection and process. Now, if y'all are not new to this, but true to this, y'all know I'm real big on the mental. And if you're new to this, y'all, I'm big on the mental. That's why the podcast is here, because it impacts with self-empowerment and self-improvement. Everything involving self within the mental and physical, but mainly on the mental, because we all need those moments and things like that in our life to really reflect on things and also see the world around us, but also knowing how to deal with our emotions, know how to react and when not to lash out and things like that. But also it's based on within the Black community. So when y'all have dreams, I want y'all to really think about it. If y'all got to write it down, I have a very good memory. And some of the dreams that I have, I don't want to wake up from them at all, like I mentioned, because it's like, I remember that memory so good that it races through my mind, the thought of it, and the emotions just run deep, especially if it's involving, like I said, somebody that I've lost, like my grandmother, having a dream, and then she's there. It's like, wow. Your mind creates things and turn it into dreams, and it makes it so clear as day. It's like, wow, how is this possible? How is this possible? And I always say it's a sign, because it's like whenever you're going through something, whenever you need something, whenever, hard times or whatever the case may be, it's always things around you that will help you and remind you, hey, this is your sign to go for something or for to not go for it. And every dream that I have, I always look up little things, if I see a bumblebee and stuff like that, ladybugs, whatever the case may be, 4-leaf clovers, whatever it is, I always look into it, because if that was in my dream, it's a sign of something. And I want y'all to do that too. Even when you out on the street, if you see something and it's like, whoa, it's every so common that you would see it, read up on it. Even numbers. When I see 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, stuff like that, it symbolizes a lot. And if it impacts a lot, especially within manifestation and if in your dreams, if you're seeing this as well, because that's important. It impacts with your memory and the thought and the emotions that it brings to you, to us individuals. It can help resolve and unsolved issues that's going on with our life, by also helping us explore ideas, that creative ideas we thought we never had. That is really powerful. Another thing I wanted to look into is what roles do dreams play within the memories, such as within our emotions and problem solving that we have during the time of us asleep. And then from what I looked, it was it is believed that dreams play a crucial role within our memory consulting by selecting and enhancing a neutral connection that is drawing to us for us during our sleep. So a dream is also a platform for regulating emotions, providing a sense of interaction and engagement with our emotions that is exploring during the day, and also promoting to help us with our mental health. It has also been suggested that dreams has also impact with the manufacturing problem solving by exploring different real life challenges during our sleep and foster creativity. So now you know how when you're having a rough day, they be don't go to sleep angry. And I think why they say this is because they don't want you to go to sleep and then you have a nightmare. And when I was doing the research and the one when I was doing, I was like, that's crazy, because I try so hard not to go to sleep upset, because when I am upset, that's all I want to do is go to sleep. I don't want to hear nothing, especially if something has rubbed me the wrong way or whatever the case may be. All I want to do is go to sleep. I don't want to do anything else. Sleep is my best friend. Sleep is going to help me get what I need to get done. And it's so crazy how sleep and dreams, sleep and dreams impact on a lot, because who would have thought that that would play a huge role in our life? But we just go to sleep like, oh, I had a dream. It didn't mean nothing. To you, it didn't right at the moment. But when you sit back and think about it and it come back to you, or like I said, you see things in your dream and it's like symbolized, stuff like that, and it come back, you be like, oh, this might be serious. So it's like, I'm a deep thinker. And I like to pick up little things, and I like to do my research and see what does it mean, especially if it's impacting within my sleep. They always say, get a good 8, 10, 9 hours of sleep, stuff like that. Half the time I don't even get that. I'm lucky if I get 6 to 7 or probably 5, because it's just so busy. I'm just, we be so busy. And most of the time when we don't get enough sleep, that's when I feel like dreams don't happen. I feel like it's just, when you close your eyes, it's pitch black. It's like, it takes a minute for the dream to start. It's like a movie. I'm going to say it like this. I think of dreams as movies, because it takes a minute for you to even really get to see what's going on, get to see the film. Like when you go to the movies, they have all the commercials, get you real comfortable, let you know what's going on here, like what's up next to come in months from now, stuff like that. So then once you are like finally in the deep sleep, that's when shit get real. That's when, this is where the movie starts. And the movie is based on you, because you're asleep. Also, you are the main character within the movie, within your dream. Your dream is the movie. However, whoever, what's going on today, what you thinking about, what you daydreaming and stuff about too, they're in there also. And I feel like the dream, like I said, dreams are like movies. I feel like, to me, it gives you a good rundown of everything that's going to come soon, especially if you see it clear. I don't care what nobody say. If you see a dream real clear, it's going to happen sooner than later. Sooner than because like I had a few dreams, y'all, had a few dreams I had. And I'm not even realizing, I was like, whoa, I dreamed about this. I manifested this. And look how this shit just came like clear as day. So when it comes to the role that dreams play within your memory and also in your emotions, as well as problem solving while you're sleeping, it plays a huge role that we didn't know about. Like, it really impacts a lot on us. I never would have thought that. And I always tell people, like, dreams are really, really, really one of the things that we need to pay close attention to, because they're going to come to life soon. And I've seen a few of my dreams as I'm an adult come true. As a child, you dream a lot and you dream about like crazy stuff. And most of the time it comes true. I dreamed about having superpowers, but I still don't have the actual like powers like they do in the movies, but I do have a superpower. And that's me being able to get on here every Wednesday and talk to y'all. Like, certain things that we don't think are superpowers and whatever we manifest it is, but it's just a different term. Think about that. Let that soak in. So another thing I wanted to dive into when it comes to dreams is like, what are the underlying that determines the content and the narrating structure of dreams. Although dreams' content and narrative structures remain a matter of debate among researchers, they exactly have not yet been determined. However, in theories, dreams are shaped by a composition of factoring, including nurture and active patterns, memories, processing, emotional storage, and desires. So with that, the themes, the symbols, and the storyline of dreams are likely influenced by the interplay of various brain regain, especially within the system which is associated with emotions, and that is correlated with assisting within a higher function. Now, when I did this one, I'm not really lying to y'all, I was a little bit lost because of like how does the underlining within the context that narrates, like I said, like our dreams are like movies. So when them, you have all the extra clips and stuff that goes on until you actually see the movie, the beginning, the middle, and then you wonder what's going to happen in the end before you wake up. So when the theme, like when they had, like when I did my research, this was talk about like the theme, the symbolize, and the storyline of a dream are most likely how they influence on the interplay of like various things that's going on in your mind. So from what I got from it also too, I was like, it is impacted on what's going on with me and how I'm feeling. And I've also been like, like I said, you want to be positive. You want to stay positive. You want to make sure, what they say, you don't want to go to sleep angry because you might not get a good reaction or result in the end. Because if you go to bed angry, you're going to wake up angry. And I never thought of that until like I dig deeper within dreams. I was like, whoa, what do that be meaning? Like I said, y'all, whenever I'm upset, and I know y'all probably feel the same way, whenever y'all upset, it's like, okay, I don't want to talk no more. I'm going to sleep to refresh, get a new start. However, you try so hard not to go to sleep upset because like you are upset, but it's like, I feel like most of us have to go to sleep because it brings us peace. And as well as we want to see what our dream is. If we could go back to the dream that happened last night to connect the pieces to see what's going on. Because that's how I feel like. That's why I'll be like, I need to take a nap. If I could see if I could, grasp the dream back. And then some people be like, you cannot do that. Like, okay, you go to sleep. You wake up in the middle of the night. You think you're going to go back to your dream. It don't happen like that. I feel like it do. Science needs to prove that so I can tell these people, hey, look, like I had this dream last night. And like a movie, I paused. And now I'm going to press play because I'm back here now. But you really can't rewind it. I'd rather press pause and then play rather than rewinding it sometimes. Because what if it's parts that I didn't want to see? But it's parts that has happened in my life, such as like the brain captures everything. Photographic memories and that little voice in your head remembers everything a person said to you, everything you have heard, things like that. So your brain is, they say the brain is a terrible thing to waste. Yes, it's terrible to waste the brain because the brain storage a lot. It's your memory box. It's a real big memory box that you don't want to fuck up on, especially when you're dreaming. That's when I feel like when you're dreaming and your brain just randomly throws out whatever that's going on. Like if you really, you was all right today, okay, cool. The brain you sleeping is going to play a dream, boom. It's going to see how you're going to react to it. Because the underlining of the content to see how are you doing going through it? How are you going to take it? How do you feel about this being narrated to you? I y'all, when I was doing this research, I was like, whoa, this is really cool. And I'm not big on science. I'm not like within like the deep world of science with stuff like this. It just gets me because it's like we go through it every day and we don't really dig deep on what's going on with this. And it's really crazy because it's like it happens. And when we're kids, like you'd be like, hey, I had a dream about this. And da da da. When you get older, it's like I don't even at times want to express my dreams because people won't think I'm crazy, and I don't want nobody to think I'm loony or anything. But it's like, hey, we're human, and dreams most definitely come to reality. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how nobody feel. Your dream is going to come to reality. Whatever you manifest, whatever you pray for, whatever you envision, whatever you had in mind is whatever. It's going to come to life because if you can see it clear, you hear and you feel it, make sure you keep it that way so it can happen. And last but not least, what role do dreams play in life developing and maintaining of mental health, and how can you understand dreams partners help impact psychology well-being? Well, dreams can reflect our psychology process by providing us with a value information about unresolved conflict, scenarios, and emotional worries. By examining the patterns in our dreams, both individuals and theories can uncover themes or symbols which can lead to a greater understanding of ourselves and more effectively the theoretical intervention. By addressing these underlying issues, we can develop a better coping strategy regarding our emotions and enhancing our overall mental health. So like I mentioned, within like the role that dreams play, it play a lot within our development and maintaining of mental health. Like whatever is going on in our life, I feel like once you lay your head down, you can be having a real bad day. I'm telling you, like they say, you don't want to go to bed upset, but sometimes it's like when you do go to bed upset, you have an amazing outcome within your dream. Like you'll have a bad day. You know how that song is? You had a bad day. Blah, 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 blah. And you go to sleep and you wake up. It's like, damn, I feel so refreshed. I feel so better, so much better because of one, you got some sleep, of course, but you also had a dream that is telling you, get it together. Whatever's going on, get it together. I know you hurt. I know you're upset. I know you're sad. You're anxious, depressed, frustrated, exhausted, pissed, all that. Whatever, impacts with being sad, whatever the case may be. But your brain is going to be like, okay, we're not on that no more. We're going on a positive note. You had a bad day. You were stressing, fussing, going at this person, going at that person, going at this, going at that. So now I'm finna put you to the test and I'm finna make sure you understand that bad times don't last forever. Hard times don't last forever, y'all. It don't. Because if we didn't have those hard times, we wouldn't even know how to prepare for the good ones. Okay? So you know how we be like, damn, this happened to me. Like, why is this always happening to me? Because whoever you believe in is preparing you for them good times. That's making sure that you know how to go through these bad times, even if you're alone, even if you're with others, even though at times it's times where you don't want it to happen. But it's like, hey, time waits for nobody. So it's either you got to learn while you're young, even though at times you don't, but it's like, hey, you got to get out in the field. And sometimes you got to do what you got to do, especially when it's impacting your life. So when it comes to your dreams, whatever you manifest, pray for, even dream of when you go to sleep, make sure you remember that because it's serving a purpose. It's serving a high purpose. I'm not even going to lie. I think nightmares do too, but I don't want it to make it so broad that, nightmares are going to come true. We were younger. Same thing with the nightmares. Oh no, don't have no Chucky, no candy. I get scared easily. Anything involving that world because it's like that's not me. And as I get older now, it's every so rare I have nightmares. I feel like as we get older, it is every so rare, but sometimes it is rare because sometimes the dreams that we have that are not so good, I think I categorize them as nightmares, even though it has not been so crazy. If I have to jump up out of my sleep, baby, that's a nightmare. I'm having a dream and it turns to a nightmare and I jump out of it, can't go back to sleep. Yes, it's not a dream no more. It's a nightmare. And at times too, we need those moments in our life to also help us, motivate us, and also gravitate to the world around us. Because like I said, dreams are impacted with also making sure that our mental health, staying stability is there, is A1. Also within how we are feeling, I feel like too. They didn't mention that a lot, but I'm going to say from just me in general. The way you see something is either you feel like it's good or bad. You believe in it or not. It's just for you or it's not. And sometimes you be like, damn, I'm really having a mirror conversation by myself just talking about this. Because you're the only one that can understand, because you're the only one that's seen the dream visual. Like if somebody else, like your best friend, something was to tell you their dream, is like, you're trying to picture it, but you can't picture it the perfect way that they can because they've seen it with their lens. See what I did there? But it's just like, y'all, I feel as though dreams are so powerful that we never really thought of the deeper end of it. We never really thought of the deeper side of it. We never really took the time to really just sit back and be like, whoa, explain to me what this is. Tell me a little bit more about this. Give me insight. And it's so crazy that stuff like this we would hear on a daily basis when we were in middle school, in elementary school, maybe high school, dreams. But where I'm from Baltimore, we got a club called Dreams. So when people hear the word dreams, is either we talking about dreams and nightmares, or you talk about the club dreams, or whatever, or somebody's name is Dream, or in my defense, sometimes I'm like, oh, Dream Dog. So I'm just gonna say this to y'all: if you're manifesting something, pray on it. Because I'm telling you, right after you pray on it, baby, you're gonna have a dream about it. You're gonna have a really, really, real good dream about it. And I know y'all probably like, that's giving on some spiritual stuff. It is, sorta, kinda, but it's a reality. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody make sure their dreams unfold. Like Meek Mills, he said his dreams unfold, his nightmares controlled. You got to make sure you're able to take control of what you want and own up to it and make sure that you manifest that. I don't care if it's a car, a house, money, children, a business, land, school, degrees, and all that. Do what you got to do and make sure you put your best foot forward because you've been dreaming for this. You've been praying for this. You've been doing a whole bunch of stuff just to get to that dream. So I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to risk it. Sometimes you got to risk things to make sure that you on track, you're on point. You know, if you want it, you got to go and get it. Can't stay stagnant. Can't stay still. If you know that this is your dream, this your passion, this is what you've been dreaming about for the longest, this is why you're doing this dream. What makes it better for you? Like, how does the dream impact with anything within your daily life? I want y'all to keep that in mind, especially when it comes to like, what's your purpose? What's the purpose of it? Did you dream of this? Did you see this in your dream that you were meant to be here? Did you see in your dream that this person was meant for you? Did you see in your dream that these people are your A1 day ones? You know, certain stuff like that we really need to pay close attention to because we never know what signs are being told as well as being given to us, especially when it comes to numbers. I'm not good at math like that, but simple math, I'm here with you. I'm popping. Like, let's do it. Let's do this like Brutus. But when it comes to simple numbers and like simple little items and things like that, I'm very quick to take a picture or type my phone up and do some research because it's like if I see certain stuff more than 2 times within a day, I'm thinking, oh, this is symbolizing something. This is giving me something that I need to take, consideration of looking up for it and also appreciating it if it's a positive sign. So like ladybugs, I seen 1, 2, I think 3, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 at the least. Like I said, if I see anything more than twice, I'm going to do my research and see what's going on. When I was in Marshall's with my best friend, I think 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, we went to Marshall's. We was in there. I seen this cup, this bumblebee cup. I seen a bumblebee candle. I said, whoa, 2 signs. Maybe something else. I think I maybe seen something else. I don't know. When I go shopping in the Marshalls, Macy's, TJ Maxx, I'm having the time of my life. But nevertheless, like when I looked up, the symbols of a bumblebee, it shocked me because it's like, wow, we're out here killing them because they stinging the hell out of us, but they really have power. They really symbolizes things that we didn't know that they did, such as within a ladybug, such as within numbers, such as in with 4-leaf clovers. It's just so many things that wakes us up that we just don't know about. And we need to take in consideration because if we see this in our dreams, and if we do get to see this in our dreams, it's going to impact on us. It's going to be like, whoa, how did this even happen? Like, what is the sign is? Especially with my mental health. How is this going to help me emotionally? How is this helping me in general, problem solving, all the things like that? Because y'all, when I found out a bumblebee represents hard work, productive, fertile, and new beginnings, and important and impacting of community. Is it community? Yeah, community. If you see that, but if you see a bumblebee, it can be encouraging you to stay focused and work diligently and to achieve your goals. Things like that was I just kept seeing too when I was looking up my research is like the importance of hard work, dedication. You're basically doing the right thing. And every time I would see it, I'd be like, oh my gosh. So it's giving me a sign saying that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Don't stop. Keep going. Can't stop, won't stop, never stop. So I hope you guys have learned a lot with me, as well as I did a lot within the research, because I'm still mind blown. Every day that I do my research on the topics that I want to talk to you guys about, I be mind blown. Because I always, like, professors and teachers has told me in the past, and my parents, you don't want to talk about something and you don't know at least 2 or 3 important different facts about them. You know, you don't want to talk about a person and you don't know 3 or 4 good 5 facts about them as well. You don't want to talk about anything or anyone in general if you don't know at least 3 or 4 good things about them. At least 3 or 4 main things about them, you know? So, without further ado, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, because this was like, I felt like I was rambling, but you know, that's nothing new. This is what the podcast is for. And I hope that when you go to sleep and you have dreams, or when you daydream and everything like that, you sense it, you enhance it, but you most of all enjoy it and learn something from it. Because this emotions that you're having during the dream, within the memories as well as the thoughts, are going to carry you a long way. And it's giving you a sign and showing you a sign that something's coming for you, and it's coming to you good, and I hope you're ready to catch it. Okay? So, nevertheless, I wish you guys nothing but an amazing day. I wish y'all guys nothing but peace and blessings. I hope you all are doing good, and like I mentioned, if you're not, hold on tight, sis or bro. It's coming together soon. Everything is going to be all right. Keep fighting, keep praying, keep doing what you got to do to make sure you get to where you want to be. And also, if you guys are listening on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever the case may be, you guys will most definitely hear from me next week. Please stay safe out here and enjoy this amazing weather that you are having. And until next time, you guys will hear from me then. Bye.